All right, you guys, Happy New Year. Listen, right before Christmas, a couple days before Christmas, we got some aftermarket ambient lighting installed in the Model S Plaid. I'm super thrilled about this. I just want to show it to you guys a little bit. I want to talk to you about the pros. I want to talk to you about the cons and let you decide if this is something you think you would do. As you know, Tesla's releasing their latest cars with ambient lighting. The Model S is no exception to that. I just want to talk to you a little bit about the differences between this aftermarket kit and the factory ambient lighting. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the car. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and show you guys the kit, where we have lights installed, and we'll talk to you about the pros and the cons of this particular aftermarket kit. And the first thing I want to show you is we have lighting right here on every door. So we have a strip here. We also have, there's a tool they left in here. There's a little light here that is a part of the kit as well. Okay. Same thing on the other door. So there's the light strip there, as you can see. And then there's also the door light there. And then we've got the lighting in the passenger door, the front passenger. Also same thing there in regards to the door well. And then we've got a strip across the dash here. We also have some light down there in the footwell of the passenger seat. And then let me go ahead and come around back to the driver's side. So same thing with the door and the door jamb. All right, we've got lighting here too. It is a part of the kit. And then we also have lighting on the driver's side dash here. Now, let's talk about some of the drawbacks to this particular aftermarket unit. Also, I'll be sure to, actually, let me tell you who installed the kit. So the kit was installed by Distinct Teslas out in Chandler, Arizona. I live in Tucson, so I had to drive up about 90 minutes to this company. They specialize in Tesla aftermarket stuff. And I saw that they were doing an ambient lighting kit for the Model S Plaid. I decided to go ahead and do it. They had some trouble with the install initially. There was an issue with the kit. The kit wasn't working. And so they refunded my money. They worked with another supplier. They got another kit in, and they called me up and say, hey, we got a kit for you. We installed one on another Model S. And they kind of sent me some pictures of it. And I was like, okay, let's get the work done. And they kind of ran into the same issue with this particular kit that the first kit had, just in a different area. So this kit is actually supposed to have some lighting underneath the seats. In the back of the back seat, right? So there should be lighting underneath that, the driver's seat and the passenger seat. And unfortunately, when they tried to install, the first light took, but the second light caused a issue with the entire system, and it just went haywire. And they basically said, hey, like, we can't figure out why this is happening. We know it's an issue with the Plaid. And we think that the option is to not have that light here. You could have one under one seat and not have it under the other seat, or we can remove them both just to keep it, keep it the pattern together. And so I said, it seems kind of silly to have one light under one seat and not under the other. And so I opted to not have the lights under the seat, but technically speaking, this system should have lights under the seats. I don't know if it was a voltage issue, if it was causing some voltage problems through the electrical system. So I chose to not have those lights installed. Now, the only other drawback to this particular kit, and that wasn't a deal breaker for me, but this particular kit, the lighting stops here and it does not come all the way across to the center display the way it does on the passenger side. And that kind of bothers me a little bit. But it is what it is. I asked them about this. They just said, hey, this is the way this particular kit works. And, you know, I kind of more or less have to deal with it. However, the issue is that when they kind of advertised the kit to me, they didn't really tell me about this. And all the pictures that I got from the previous install that they did come from the passenger side at an angle, something like this. And so it was just kind of hard to see. I wish they'd have been a little more transparent about that, okay? Outside of this small minor issue and and not having lights underneath the seats, the kit's pretty solid. I like what I have. Let me go ahead and just close all the doors, and we'll get in we'll get in the back seat, because it's an LED lighting system. I've got it set up right now to change colors in the manner that you're seeing here. So, oh, car's off. Oh, hold on. Let me, the car doesn't think anyone is inside. Let me just really quickly open a door. Okay. For some reason, it wasn't registering that there was someone inside. So this particular third-party kit, okay, that was kind of like the startup sequence of the lights, and then it goes to whatever the way you have the lights set up. So this is how I have the lights set up right now to change colors in this particular pattern. So there's the driver's side. Let me zoom in for you guys really quickly, okay? So that's like the driver's side. Let me sit in the middle of the back seat, actually. Okay. Let me zoom back out for you really quickly. So that's what it looks like on the passenger side, and that's super duper duper clean. I mean, there's nothing to complain about in that regard. You can see the light. There it is, the light under the footwell of the driver's side. That's the light itself, and then you can also see it reflecting off of the brake pedal. And then if you look over there, you can see a little bit of red under that footwell there. So, and then again, lighting here in the, let me just change, let me just fix the gimbal. Okay, lighting there. And there's the light here for this particular rear passenger door. So this is the aftermarket kit from Distinct Tesla. I think it looks really good. I am happy with the kit. I'm a little disappointed that that light doesn't go all the way across. All right, let me just show you that real quick. All right. It's a third-party kit. It's hard to find a third-party ambient lighting kit for the Model S. Honestly, Distinct Tesla, they don't actually have a lot of aftermarket options for the S and the X. They have a lot more aftermarket options for the 3 and the Y. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? And they're local to me in Arizona, so that was another thing. I didn't want to have to drive to California or the East Coast just to get an ambient lighting kit installed. You can see there's my water jug. I actually just finished up a run, and I decided to shoot this video because there's a little bit of an overcast happening, and so it's not so bright outside, so I thought I'd be able to show you guys these lights in the daytime. So I'll get you another shot of what the lights look like when it's a little darker outside, when the sun is setting. But it's about 3 p.m. here in Tucson, Arizona, and yeah, I do think the kit is great. You know, you know, like there's, you know, you should get the lighting that they say that it comes with under here. But it is what it is. You know, I'd rather have a little bit of ambient lighting than not have any ambient lighting at all. And overall, I'm happy with the kit. Now, this is app controlled, okay? This ambient lighting is controlled through an app on your mobile phone. And there's all kinds of settings that you can run through. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm not going to do a deep dive on the settings in that regard. But I am happy with the kit. It's about I think it's a $2,000 kit. And I mean, everything's expensive these days, so it's hard to say, like, is it too expensive or not? You know, I think if you got the expendable income and you want ambient lighting, definitely go get it. I think, you know, I'd give the kit an 8 out of 10. If we got the lights here underneath the seats, and if that light went all the way across to the center console, without question, this third-party aftermarket kit would be a 10 out of 10. And so for those reasons, I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. Because there's a crazy customization. There's crazy customization in the app in regards to what this can do. You can even like sync it to music through your phone's music library, right? So I can it's connected to like my Apple Music library. And that's probably the big difference between like the aftermarket kit and the factory kit that Tesla's now doing. In Tesla's factory kit, the light is not under this chrome piece, okay? It's embedded in the middle of it, okay? The third party piece sits underneath it. And in the factory kit, it's embedded inside. So if you turn it off, you wouldn't think the car had any ambient lighting at all. And this is true for the front, okay? This is true for the front. It happens in that chrome piece in the middle underneath the carbon fiber. The ambient lighting sits in the center of the chrome piece, going left to right. And then, of course, you know, it's in-house, so you can get it, you know, there's a little more functionality in that regard. But for a third-party kit, I think this is really good. And I do like it. I mean, it's a super dark black interior with chrome, with some carbon fiber trim, and there's my camera bag. And so, yeah, I think it's a fantastic kit. I wanted to share it with you guys. And I got this kit from Distinct Tesla in Chandler, Arizona. I'll link their information in the description. I'll link their website in the description. So if you're in the Southern Arizona area and you have a Model S that does not have ambient lighting, and you're looking to have ambient lighting installed, man, this is the way it goes. And so I'm going to keep this video low effort. So meaning I'm just not going to run through the app and show you guys all the stuff in the app. But I just wanted to show you how great the ambient lighting does look inside. And all in all, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. And yeah, those are my major complaints. Those are the drawbacks to the kit. And I think it's worth it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think I'm starting to ramble now. And so we're probably going to cut this video out. And let me know if you have questions about the kit. I'll be happy to answer those. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Happy New Year. The kit's about 2 weeks old. I had it installed 2 days before Christmas. And I'm just barely finding time to getting around to sharing this with you guys. So anyways, Happy New Year. Listen, oh, one more thing. Listen, before we wrap this video up, we got a huge drag racing event going on in Chandler next weekend. So today is Sunday, January the 4th. I think Friday the 9th and Saturday the 10th, I'll be in Chandler I think it's a, what is it called? The Street Car Takeover drag racing event. There'll be a bunch of different classes. I think I have enrolled in about 3 classes. We got a fresh set of tires. So the last time I put up a drag racing video, I had all seasons in the back, but my front tires were showing cords on the edges from being having a little too much fun bending too many corners in this car. I got the full 30,000 miles out of the original front tires though, you guys. Okay, so you know, if you're not doing any you know, what I would call canyon carving, or if you're not taking corners at high speed or doing any track days, you actually will get the full 30,000 miles out of the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. But listen, we have a fresh set of Pilot Sport 4S's on the car now, so we should have no issues with traction at this event. And I'll be excited to share that with you guys. But in the meantime, I just wanted to talk about the Ambient kit. This will probably be the last video, and then the next video you guys see will probably be drag racing, and then we'll do other FSD videos in between now and then until we can do more racing and track day type stuff. All right, you guys, look at that beautiful sunset. Sun is setting here in Tucson, Arizona. I just wanted to show you guys the ambient lights really quickly before it gets too late and I forget about it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna crack this door open, and then we'll get in the back seat like we did earlier. And we'll just show you what these lights look like in a darker setting. And man, I have to tell you, it looks really, really good. So this is the rear driver window. There's the ambient lighting right there on the front driver side. Then you've got the gorgeous setting right here in the front passenger side. You can see the footwell down there glowing red. The door jambs kind of have a little bit of a yellow color going on right now on each side. But there's the driver, or I'm sorry, passenger rear door. And yeah, this is kind of what it looks like from the back seat of the car. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about the kit, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.